All right, boys and girls, this is your last online class for today. Again, it is March the 23rd, 2020. I want you to go ahead and pause the video to retrieve your science notes. Looks something like this, as well as your science book. Go ahead and open up your science book to page 85. We're going to be doing some reading together in science today, and just sit it to the side. All right, boys and girls, I want to go over what we have learned so far in our science class. We learned 3 words that are very important for this science lesson. By the way, the name of the science lesson is about machines. All about machines, how machines help. If you want to turn with me to page 81 and you want to review the words and their definitions, we're going to look at force, work, and energy. All right, boys and girls, what is force? What is force? Force is a push or a pull. Force is a push or a pull. When you force something, you're either pushing it away from you or you're pulling it toward yourself. Again, when you force something, you're either pushing it away from you or you're pulling it to yourself. I found something today. Got me a little handy dandy slingshot. You want to know what goes in this slingshot? An Angry Bird. And he's good and angry too, because my dog has taken this toy down through there and nailed it against the wall. Sorry, Angry Bird. No wonder why he's upset. All right, so I'm going to let this birdie fly away. Can you tell me? In order to make this bird fly, am I going to, let me turn this little gnawed up face toward you. Am I going to push it away from myself with my hand, or am I going to pull it back? I want you to ponder. I want you to think about, what type of force will I have to use to make this bird fly far, far away from here? While you ponder what it will do, look at the word work on page 81. Work is an activity involving force and movement. So in order for this to work, I have to apply some type of pressure. Again, I'm either going to push it away from me or I'm going to pull it toward myself. Last word on page 81, energy. Energy is the ability to do work. So I am going to use energy. I'm going to use my energy to either push or pull. Have you decided yet? If you said push, you were wrong. But if you said pull, now I don't want to hit you with the Angry Bird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn its back towards the wall. If you chose that I'm going to pull this, the answer is correct. Let's see if my little birdie is going to fly far, far away. 1, 2, here it goes. 3. I guess the force pulling was correct. My little birdie is gone. So that's what you have learned about so far in your science lesson. You also learned about wheels and axle. I wish I had a car, but if you have ridden in a car, you know that a wheel is a round object that a machine uses to spin, like a bike, a unicycle, a grocery cart. Ooh, a fan. Fan has a wheel and an axle. A wheelchair. We're going to move right along to today's lesson because I don't want to hold you longer, and we have to go on to math as well. We're going to do some reading together today, so go ahead and get your notes and put them in front of you. You know how I like for you to use your finger. Are you ready to read with me today in science? Let's go. I'll show you again where we are. 6.3, inclined plane. Here goes. An inclined plane is a simple machine that helps move an object, a person, or an animal upward. Walking up an inclined plane, such as a gentle trail to a hilltop, takes longer than hiking up a steep slope, but requires less effort. Increasing the distance by using the inclined plane or trail reduces the need for as much force. The same work is accomplished by climbing the steep slope, but more effort is needed for the shorter distance. Have you ever been on a roller coaster? If you've been on a roller coaster before, you notice that when it's going up, it's taking a while. It's trucking and it's struggling and it's struggling and it's struggling and it's trucking up that hill. But when it get ready to go down, when it gets ready, right before your eyes, it's like everything goes faster. And it goes up and then it comes down really easily. Well, that's what we're learning about inclined planes. Look at page 85. Can you tell me how this inclined plane is helping the man in the wheelchair? How does this inclined plane help people? And how does this inclined plane help this man move items out of his truck? You ever seen a tow truck before? Similar to the one that's in your book? How do you think that this truck got on top of the tow truck? Surely, we don't think that someone picked up the truck and placed it there. If that's what you're thinking, that would take a lot of energy and a whole lot of force. People have designed inclined planes to make things like that very, very easy. So what they have done is created a ramp that will touch the ground and the car can be pulled up. They created a ramp that will go down to the ground and the car can be pulled up. So the force that is being used to get this car on this inclined plane is a pull. All right. Your assignment for today in science is to complete pages 85 as well as 86. Again, your assignment today is to complete pages 85 as well as 86. Okay. I was going to include your math lesson, but I have some materials that I need to grab, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this video right here and just upload your math lesson for today.